as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I know you come today. That I do believe I love you. And if I ever go, well then close your eyes and dream. And so by the way, I thank you. Keep smiling. Okay. Hi, good morning everyone. No, I don't have one. I don't have, what you call that one? I don't have adverts. That's what I noticed. Okay. Well then close your eyes and try. Good morning, David W. Hi, Joe. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Jensen, Bobby, Belly, and Israel. Hi, Israel. How's your flight back home? How's your little vacation here in the Philippines? Did you miss it already? Okay, Janko. Good morning. Yes, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Hopefully, you're doing well there also. Is my phone really noisy? Don't follow me. Okay. How are you, gentlemen? Ooh. Oh, it's a early morning here in the Philippines. Good day, mate. Hello, Malcolm. Oh, that's so nice. See, once you taste Philippines, then you want to come back. That's the thing about Philippines. Okay, bonjour, bonjour. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Am I from China? No, I'm from Philippines. Do I look like fake? No, I'm from Philippines. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully you subscribe my channel. What's up? The ceiling is up, Billy. Thank you. Okay, George Howard. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Really excited, Jensen, huh? How are you doing, Jensen? You're so excited. Are you in hurry? Fishing? No, not fishing. Okay, William. Hi, kumusta, William? How are you? When you gonna come back here in the Philippines again, William? When you come here in the Philippines, William Corpus. Okay, it's sinolog today in Carmen. It's Senor Carmen. Okay. To some of my friends visiting Carmen today. Okay. So our topic for today, Jensen, is about mathematics. You had a review? Did you review about your mathematics since you were grade school? Oh, sorry. Okay. So we will talk about why there's a lot of foreigners born out here in the Philippines. Okay, forget about mathematics. I don't love math, Jensen. Okay. So, why do you think there's a lot of foreigners going back in their country, born out? It's not literally born, huh? It's just born out. Okay. You might think of burnout, maybe you put fuel in them. No, it's not literally born. Okay, it's born out. Why? Because have you noticed there's the tourism industry here in the Philippines become low, and there's a lot of foreigners going back to their country. And if you watch vlogs, more vlogs, that most of them are homeless. Okay. I don't like brain root. That I know love crumb. come, lover come. I don't like brain root. Huh. Okay. Good Jean, thanks. Try some get back to Philippine Island sometime future. Okay, that's nice. Okay. David W is here. Okay, poor infrastructure. What else? What else? I think infrastructure is not really. It's not really what you call that one. It's not really affecting to to many foreigners that getting born out. Okay, why they become homeless? Jensen asked. Because they don't have home. Now, why they become homeless? There's a lot of reason why they become homeless. Okay, expats spending money too fast. I agree with you that way. In that aspects, I agree with you. You know, there's a lot of foreigners getting burned out. Number one factor also, friends. Okay, we'll talk that first. Friends, what is a true friend here in the Philippines? You know, there in the US, I know you have true friends that you met long, long time ago and spending time. But here in the Philippines, it's so hard to have true friends. Okay, because the Philippines is a developing country and where's the guys down? It has a lot of what's that? Inefficiencies and continual noise. Bureaucracy, death by a thousand cuts. I think they come here ill prepared without forward planning. Okay. Jing, is everything okay with you? Yes, everything is okay with me. Why? Why you ask? Because I'm not talking about mathematics. If we talk about mathematics, Jinson, I will be like there. I'm not. So I'm there. I'm not really good in mathematics, Jinson. So let's forget about mathematics, okay? Good morning, Bama and the Philippines. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, David Bills, W. Crime, scammers. Okay, I agree that they should also, okay? Friends, do you mean those people who act like friend when you have money? Yes, Joe. Here in the Philippines. Because, you know, you cannot isolate yourself here in the Philippines, okay? You need someone to talk to. You need also someone that can relate you when you talk about your culture. So of course you will communicate those people, those foreigners that are here, but you really don't know. Okay. Wow. You felt my energy. I have chakra, Jinsen. You see my chakra? Okay. Because here you don't know whether they truly are your friends or they're truly happy of what you've got. Because some of them are very no, most of them, I don't see some of them, most of them, and some also are very taken aback by the poverty here. I want to help to the point of overspend their budget without thinking clearly. Yeah, it's true. You know, you are not used to see people living in a slum, kids living in a slum, kids living in a rough area. Of course, in your country, most of the kids or most of the parents who's poor live in what you call the one council house. You know, and they have some of the states have helped those people who are in street. You know, but here no, it's so hard. It's so hard for you if you come in here in the Philippines and you will be like, I want to help them all. You want to be like a Superman, but there's no Superman in this world, guys. Okay. All the points listed above, and we leave our support network behind, and trust is a precious, rare commodity when you are starting all over. That is true. No? And you're coming here in the Philippines building friendship, and those people you think they are very true to you, it's not. It's not. They're just waiting for you to fall down. They're just waiting for you to fail. and then they will kick you in your teeth. And some foreigners are like that also. Some foreigners like that. And some are making troubles of you also, especially when you are successful here in the Philippines. When you finally settle down, a woman of your dreams that love you, not just your money. That will help you and building dreams together, and they think they are above all, they think they are, oh, I'm so lucky, I got this, I got that, and then you find out that you are living in peace, you are living with harmony. They don't like that. They just want to see you fail, and then you think they are very true to you. At the end of the day, they are not. They are just happy to see you lose and everything and go back to your own country with your tail between your legs. You come in here building friendship, make sure you put your arms length to those people whose you think are nice to you, especially when when I remember something. Especially when the, what you call the one, okay, Uptown New York City. Hello, hello, hello to you. Hi, welcome again in my live stream. Okay. Especially those foreigners that always asking me money, to lend money. Avoid that one because that will cause trouble. You know. And also those foreigners that especially here that you are dating, you're not yet settled down. Okay, so you're play around, and they think, I can get the woman what I want. I can play woman when I need. I can play women's here. They are thinking that they are a Casanova, and then the truth is they cannot get any woman here, and you can get women's here, and they're trying their best to steal your woman. That's what foreigners doing. That's why they are hate each other here in the Philippines. That's what I notice. Okay, Maury, good morning. Good morning, Maury. How are you doing? How's life? Any plans to come back here in the Philippines already? Okay, that is the words money and love have no place in a conversation with someone you just meet. That is true. But you know what? That's what the foreigners doing here in the Philippines. They are bragging to some of the foreigners, they got this, they got that. They are bragging, oh, I have this, I have that. As I told you, a lot of foreigners here telling some lies that they got the millions in their bank. But you don't know what it is. There's nothing. They don't have any. They don't have any. Say money is not good conversation to people you just meet. It's true. But lots of foreigners doing that. Especially, you know what? Especially when they meet people there is a foreigner meeting here. They have a group here, and every time they have a group, when I hear that, they have one night of a foreigners meeting, they called, and all you heard is bragging of money, is bragging of how what you call the one, of what they've got, how many women they sleep with, how many girls they're dating, how many girls they meet in 1 week, in 1 month. And you tell me that's not good conversation? Oh my God, to you. They love to brag here in the Philippines. That's why they end up homeless. That's why they end up nothing. That's why they end up of, living in their own shadow. That's why they end up of living misery. They end up of living the woman that they hate the most. And they cannot go out because they don't have money. They don't have place to go. They cannot afford to live without this woman. And that is the truth here in the Philippines. It's not just I notice, that is I witness. Okay. Yeah, some of the group. Hi Clark. Hi, welcome to my live stream, Clark. How are you doing? Okay. Okay. Hi dog. Welcome back to my live stream. Thank you, William. Okay. Millions of doing of $10 big deal. Okay. Unfortunately, I know foreigner that are with the Filipinas just better their own situation. Mm-hmm. In Hinabuan, I was the only foreigner, hanged out with two local YouTuber buddies. Wow. And 12 days with their family. No romance drama for fun experiencing. Hmm, that's very good. Until you settle down here and you will see the real color. Okay. Well, some meeting, you know what, Clark? Some also foreigners that, especially those educated people that are here that having a good life. They won't talk about money. They won't talk about. They just talk about what they experience, a real experience, without bragging. Okay. Using others' bad karma. Okay. Hi, William. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm lucky to have found my soulmate here. We spend a lot of time getting to know each other and no red flags. Oh, that's really great news. That's really great news. That's good for you. It's so nice. Okay, you have not been to enough of them, Clark. Well, they appear nice at first. There's a lot of jealousy behind the smile. It's true. That is true. You never know. But you know what? When I was there in Compostela, they have um, they have a meeting, and then they have a good get together, and all I heard these foreigners is talk about money, money, women, money. But if you look and analyze what they look like, what's their stance in life, they don't have anything, honestly. And they just brag. If you say something to them that makes them jealous, they give you a smile, but behind your back, they will stab you. They will talk about you. And they say, oh, what he know? Oh, what they know? You know, I bet he got a ugly woman. I bet he got a scammer. I bet they got this, he got that. Jealousy. When they found out that you're living nicely here with harmony, with peace, with a woman you love, with a woman that loves you, they're jealous. They do everything that you want, that some of your friends will disappear in your life because they do everything. They spread rumors. That's how jealous foreigners here in the Philippines. It's not just about Filipino also. It's about foreigners also. And they are more horrible than Filipinos. You know? Both sounds like a big cause of foreign downfall there too. That is true. A lot of foreigners have become alcoholic. Like yesterday, I went to town in Carmen and I've seen the foreigner here drinking tobacco. Drinking in the middle of the day, that is the sign of depression. If you see a foreigner drinking already, he's not happy with his life. He just want to forget why he's here in the Philippines, why he has an horrible life. I think talking money would be big turn off to me. I think that's nice. Okay. And I remember that group, Jing, and happy and sweetness and light. How many are there? Some partners now. I know for a fact not many stealing each other's girlfriend. Their girls saying are yes. It's so hard to discuss this one, but you know what? If you're coming here in the Philippines and you start, it's so nice when you start being simple here in the Philippines. Simple as you think, very simple, not simple like stupid, but just the way you speak, just the way how you wear your clothes, because many people here are living poor. Okay, if they see a simple foreigner, just simple, don't flash your money, and then the scammers will say, "Ah, no, he's poor," thinking that you are poor, and the genuine women will only attract you. as a simple man. So to avoid scamming women, just be simple here in the Philippines. Be nice, be respectful, be simple. You know, don't flash your wallet. Because you will get the scammers in the end of the day. Women love to ride a car here in the Philippines. Especially if they are not the one who put gas in your car. Women are attracted to those men who got motorbike. It's true. They love road trip without giving money for fuel. And that's what we need to be careful. It's not always like, oh, he is so nice, good. I found a friend, he is very nice, very, very nice. And then when you say something, you will see the reaction in life. You will see the reaction, the jealousy flashes in his eyes. Boom, jealous. Oh, I sleep with beautiful women. I sleep with 3 women here in 1 week. In 4 days, I already sleep with this woman. Oh no! At the end of the day, your so-called friend want to steal your woman, so they try their best to steal your woman, and that will ruin your friendship also. Okay, note to self: buy water. That's so nice. And then you know those little insects and little flies will bit you hard. That's so itchy. My God, to you. And your water buffalo will die when it's in the middle of the day, because your water buffalo won't last. You better buy a cow. Cow, it will last whole day of riding. Not the water buffalo, because you need to find water. Okay? Men are managing. Men are managing. It's just their ego. But over time, they learn to keep those thoughts to themselves. There's no learning in it there. Okay. Shoot, I could not remember their names. I have to stick to one of the time. You should, as I told you, you should call them in one endearment only. Don't call their names, dog. You will get mistakes and you will end up in can. Just give them like darling. Darling, everybody is a darling. So don't call them name May, Mary, or whatever, Jane, and then suddenly you call Mary Jane. Oh, goodbye. See you in heaven. Okay, Joe, I got to see Carabo Water Buffalo racing event. It was insane. Yes, it was in Bicol, in my father's land, in Masbate. Every fiesta, they have racing of water buffalo. It's so nice. It's in Carmen also, they have that, especially in a fiesta, they have racing in what you call it, water buffalo and also horse. They have it. It's nice also. Okay. Yes, it is a good times. No, yeah, it's. I interviewed this last week. I bumped into 2 city girls. I mean, city. Okay, been there, dog. That shirt, but in the end, it comes down to one good woman. Enjoy it, I did, but when you found the right one, stick to her like glue, as there are few and far between here. Okay. Okay, you live in Nueva Ecija. We be careful there, huh? There's a lot of things and stuffs happening in Nueva Ecija. You know those men there, if they are mad, they love the bolo. Like sword. Okay. So I always bump in an interviewed province girl. And then suddenly I bump in the group of a city girls. And I interviewed What kind of happenings here? Happenings there? Some of the what you call the one? Some of the men there, if they are mad, they're like like that. And the war, like old war, and they have their bolo. They love using their bolo if they are mad. Be careful. Okay. Trying to impress a girl with money is a recipe for disaster. Money is not to be involved. Love should be economical issues. Maybe between your own race, maybe between like Filipino to Filipina, that is a big issue. Love, okay, love, emotion, that is a big issue. But between foreigners and Filipina, the biggest issue between the foreigners and Filipina is money. Money. Why? What is the reason why money? Because in the first place, they're always showing money, and that is why there's a lot of foreigners end up homeless here. I've scrolled. I've scrolled in social media. Oh, you're always on your phone. Yes, I do. Because you know why? I'm watching those gossips on the social media. And this woman posted, I have 4 kids, she said. I have 4 kids. And my my husband only gave me 100,000. 4 kids. And she didn't like it. Sorry, I have my sister Chloe and Julia here. Okay. Anyway, she posted in her social media and she said, 100,000 from my ex-husband is not enough. I have 4 kids here. It's not enough. We, guys, imagine that. You're giving 100,000. He's giving 100,000 to a mother of her 4 children. You know what? A Filipino will sustain the kids 1,500 each of those kids. And also, the deist already says, it takes two to tango. If he is supporting your children, you should work. It's not because you are the mother of the children, you're relying on your husband or your ex-husband or ex-partner, whatever, ex-love, ex-men, for support. Giving your children their needs, their roof in their head, their needs, is good. But when you paid internet, aircon, nanny, and all the luxuries, is not good. If ever you have someone here, if ever you have ex-men here in the Philippines or kids, don't give too much. And she's like, 100,000 is not enough for my 4 kids. Hello, when you're married to a Filipino, if your ex-man is a Filipino, could a Filipino afford 100,000? Let's be real. Let's be real here. And that's what I noticed to this woman become more on I want foreigner. I want to get pregnant by the foreigner. I want to have a baby with the foreigner. Why? It's because you give too much of what Filipino can support to their children here in the Philippines. Okay? You should learn to be Filipino way. 100,000, imagine that. What are you, mayor? What is she doing? What's her business? Is she a mayor? Is she a congresswoman that earns 100,000 every month? Amazing. Very amazing. Okay. Well, I've not had bad experience here. The locals are super nice to me. That's good. Okay. The secret of money is you never have enough. How much is enough? Just a little bit more. How much is enough? Well, the enough is enough for you to sustain whatever the needs, not the luxury, not the wants, just the needs, and that is enough. Okay. I felt like this is some super sound advice. Solo grammar. Oh, thank you so much for coming here in my live stream. Thank you. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay. A family of 10, like your family, Jing, with a father earning 15,000 pesos, still manage well and simple. So why do some ask 100K just themselves? It doesn't make sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, isn't it? So why there's a lot of foreigners are so stupid? I'm so sorry for my words, but I call them stupid. I call them stupid. Why you need to give 100,000 every month? It's not in the US. It's not in a Western country. It is Philippines. It is Philippines. Oh, I will give this because I have children. So what? Tungkol ka? So what if you have children? Ask her if your Filipino husband support you 100,000. Well, then she will say no. Is your Filipino boyfriend, is your father supporting 100,000 every month to your mom? The answer is no. So why you give much money to them? Hmm? You're not using this again. Why you need to buy Filipinas dog? Why you need to, you know, okay, I built you a home. I built you a house. I give you a house and lot. Would you do that to your own country? If you have a partner there in your country, you will say, okay, let's pay the mortgage between us. You're not the one who say, okay, I'll buy you this, I'll purchase you that. It's so different in your country, so why you make it different here in Philippines? You ruin some Filipinas mindset, and mostly Filipinas mindset change. That crash landing on you, I already watched that, Jensen. Okay. Yes, the love K-drama, honestly, the love K-drama. Okay, my own sister would rather beg from her children than work. Sorry na sorry. Oh no. Okay. This K-drama will not hit your majesty. Or crash landing on you. Yeah, I've watched that. I've seen that one. Okay. A wigwam would do here and most would be delighted. That is true. Yeah, crash landing was pretty. I agree. Okay. I agree. And then I asked the city girls, um, how much should your boyfriend earn? Should you and your boyfriend earn every month? And the girl told me, 100,000 will be comfortable for me. 100,000 will be comfortable to her. And I asked her, is that with the children? Is that with your kids in the future? No, it's just me and my boyfriend. Imagine that, 100,000 is just her and a boyfriend. What are you eating? Gold? You know, they are not become realistic in a real life. Okay, some of them living in their dreams. The ideal of the what you call the one novel, a billionaire series, that a billionaire giving them much money, try to buy their love. Imagine that, 100,000. Would she earn 100,000 in the future? No, of course not. She's here in the Philippines. She will never earn 100,000 unless you are a politician. Unless you're working abroad, you will earn 100,000. But here in the Philippines, you will never earn 100,000 if you are here in the Philippines and you are not involved with the politics. Not good. Okay, good reminder, Jane Falls. Please like in the live stream and also subscribe Jane's channels. Both action will help in Jane's status, and also please watch the ads. Yes, please watch the ads, guys. It's part of my video, the ads. Don't skip. Okay, thank you. Okay. And she was the girl who managed on her father's with 10,000 pesos a month. That is true. They are living in their dreams. Mm. Because they are just in their young age. I'm only 22, I can get the man that will give me 100,000 pesos every month. Especially if she is in a college. You know, it's not yet working. And then when she work in the factory, she will then realize this is life. This is life. Where's the 100,000 that I'm expecting? If she works here in the Philippines, where is the 100,000 that she's expecting? There is no 100,000 she's expecting. You know, imagine that. Most of the women's here, especially in the city, living in their dreams. 100,000 is not enough. Hello. When I interviewed two mommies here, when I interviewed, they said 10,000 monthly. Don't give more than 3,000 pesos every month. That's too much. Huh? That's why you end up burned out here in the Philippines. You end up homeless here in the Philippines. Because that's what exactly you were doing. Giving your money like a water, buying your woman love, buying your woman's affection. There is no true affection. There is no true love when you already invest money in that relationship. There's nothing there apart from your money. I heard this woman said, when your money is gone, you are history to me. And that is her true words. In front of her friends, in front of me, to the boyfriend. See? Because the boyfriend buying everything to her. Parents' house. Siblings' cars, taxis, iPhones. There is no true love there. The love is like, I love him because he can give me everything. Too bad. Bad. And you will end up, all the women are scammer. You want a cake from me? Not all the women are scammer here. You were the one who make that woman a monster. You were that woman who trained her to be a monster. You were that person who poisoned her mindset, who poisoned her family because you give without thinking. And then, where are you? In the street, homeless. Because the moment you say, I don't have money in my bank anymore, boom, move out. Move out on your own house that you purchased. Move out on your own land that you bought. Move out in everything you provide because you don't use this. You use this and you use this. And then you go back to your country. Better and trusted. All Filipinos are scammers. Philippines is just a scam. Hello. You are an idiot. Don't you know that? You are an idiot. Why don't you let this woman love you? And you know, the wonderful woman, the genuine woman, you live in the nipa hut, even you live in a bamboo house, she will be happy with that. You know, she will live peacefully with harmony in that house. Because you know why? She was content because she have you. Because you love her and you respect her, she has everything. And that's where you find out that woman is the woman in your life that will never scam you and stand by you forever. No matter what is your life status here in the Philippines. But if the woman won't like to live in a bungalow house, in a nipa hut, in a bamboo house, then that is the woman that you need to kick out of your life. Hmm? It's not good to be scammed here in the Philippines. It's not good being poor here in the Philippines. It's not good living in the street here in the Philippines. It's not good going back to your country and your family. I told you so. They will laugh at you. Why? Because you don't have this. It's empty. It's empty. Hmm. What is the minimum person would need to live a very simple, modest life in the Philippines? You know what? You know what, W? I have friends here. Hmm? Two kids and a wife and him living in a 40,000 pesos a month. Live simple. Wife is content. Wife is not demanding. No cars, only motorbike. Wherever the kids goes, just catch transport. And then the kids are not materialistic. It's not like in your kids they're that expecting iPhone, iPad every time, all the time. I want this, I want that. No. Hmm? Okay. More wise words. How do you get to wise so young, Jing? I'm old, Joe. I'm 35. Oh my God, I'm 35. Okay. The brother a taxi to work, but after 2 weeks, then the brother said, I stopped being taxi driver now. It's too much like hard work. So back to the sofa for him with 800,000 wasted by the foreigner. It's true. You know, that story that I told you, it's true. Trying to help his girlfriend's brother. But not if she gets bamboo splinters in her arse while in bed. Okay. I will let the woman love me, but no woman will talk to me. Because Jinson, you are so let yourself. You are picky. Hmm? You like those women who are in 40s, 50s, 60s. Oh my God, their husbands won't let them date you. Okay. I've heard so many stories about bad foreigners and bad Filipinas, but I've got not experienced anything like that. 5 years here in the Philippines, I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. That's so nice to know. Okay. It's nice to hear, Mama. Can I borrow those blinkers? Those face Jinx puts when she's making a point. Ay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, Frank, leading with the wallet is a requirement in the US to get a date. That is true. You know, your backgrounds matter in the US. Your bank account, your wallet is your, what you call that one? Capital. Business. If you cannot show bank statement, if you cannot show your wallet is full of papers, goodbye. No honey, no money. Is that the tagline there in your country? No honey, no money? Yeah, no money, no honey. Here in the Philippines also like that. Some of that like that. But you know what, guys? Be careful. Be careful. As I always said, be careful. You know? And this woman, they like building their dreams and they will say, let's buy land, let's build a house. Then I ask your woman, do you have money to buy land? If she says no, and then say, okay. You need to, what you call that one? You need to save up to buy your land. Because you know what? In the end of the day, I cannot own the land. Save up. Save up. It's for your own good in the future. Okay. We'll check that to why I haven't had a date. My wallet months in it. Dog. Okay. Having common sense in the Philippines is just important as having common sense in any country. That is true. I agree with you, Bama. I agree with you. Common sense all the time. Dinner and drinks cost $100 per date. Wow, expensive. Okay. Coffee is cheap. There's no refill here in the Philippines, ha? If you think you can do refill here in the Philippines, no. You buy coffee for per cup, no for refill. Okay, it's not like in your country, so different here. Backwards ba? Backwards. Okay, because if you do refill and you drink 10 cups of coffee, they will be like, "Where's the profit?" No, no more. Okay, not here either. Okay, I thought it's there also. There's a refill thing, but not here in the Philippines. So, you know, avoid that kind of woman in your life. Avoid misery. Hmm? Avoid misery. Avoid friends that if you feel this one is very genuine to you, like, you can feel it. Don't just be naive and too stupid. You can feel if those people are very genuine to because they will give you a good advice. They will advise you to not do this, to not do that. Those people are really genuine to you. But those people will agree with you whatever you're doing. They want to see you fail here in the Philippines. But if ever that person will see, that person also will give you a very, very, very painful truth. Hmm. Okay, the girl in the last video you put up is exactly the type all should aim for, a simple province girl with a good education, great English, 100% genuine. Throw the human if you can find one like her. Yeah, but finding a woman like her is very difficult. It's so easy to find a girl, but it's so hard to find a woman. Hmm? It's like this. It's very easy to find a stone, but so hard to find a diamond. Huh? It's so hard to find gold. It's so easy to find a beautiful stone. So what can you do with a beautiful stone? Smack it in your head to make you realize? Hmm? To make you realize that you are dating a party girl? A party animal? Okay, David P is in the house. Hi! How's your work? Okay, how's your day? How's your day been? Okay. Oh, that's deep. Yes, the ocean is deep, Jensen. Mm. But, men here in the Philippines chasing rocks. They're waiting that rocks fall into their heads, then make them realize, oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I got hit in the rocks. Oh, I got hit in the stone. Why? Because you're stupid. I get, I, I really, really couldn't understand. Oh, it's like this also. Guys, if you are in a relationship, okay, you will give your woman a freedom to mingle their friends. But once your woman go to a party with her friends, get drinks, dancing in the club, having drinks, having fun, guys, avoid that. Avoid that woman that loves to go to a party, dancing. Oh, she is genuine, but she loves mingle her friend. That's very different. Hmm? A real diamond woman will mingle with her friends. It's just for a coffee, just for a talk, a catch up. But a real diamond woman, we're not going to the club and drink and being drunk and dance on a dance floor. It's like she don't have any relationship with a man. Hello, those women showing the red flags for you. Okay, I had my tract. I had a pit rock growing up. Oh wow. Okay, I had a track specs today. Get lucky 20. Hi, welcome again to my live stream. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. You're on fire this morning, Jing. Very passionate in expressing your opinion, especially on a relationship. It's true. Because you know what? This is what I always said to you. I hate to see foreigners fail here in the Philippines. I hate to see foreigners homeless here in the Philippines. I hate to see foreigners spending money to the wrong people, to the person that don't even deserve it. to the scammers. It's hard to see it, you know. It's so, if they give me a chance, you know, if they give me a chance to smack their head, I love to. I love to smack their head. Put some brain in here. Don't let it empty. Okay? Because you know what I also notice? These foreigners that's coming here become soft. You're not giving away your money there in your own country. But why you giving away your money here in the Philippines? You get soft. Huh? It's not because you are soft with your kind heart. No, you are just soft, stupid. Okay. Yeah, girls, night out clubbing is a hard pass. It's true. Don't get involved with a woman that loves to mingle. Oh, this is my friends. Bring your friends at home. They're having drinks. Hello? A woman should not drink. Huh? A woman should not drink. A woman is that to look after you. If she ever work, yeah, she works. But woman not drink. Woman not dance in a dance floor like a single woman, like, you know, like a wanton woman. Hello. It's not the woman you know. Shh. Can I smack your head, guys? Sure. Okay. Uh-huh. Jill is so appreciative to buy me coffee donation. Please consider. Oh, thank you. Me and my wife are completely happy being home and with drinks and karaoke. Yes. Bonding with your husband, bonding with your wife in your own. You don't need a crowd. You don't need audience in your relationship. Hmm? You should be the audience of your relationship is your children, not with other people. Because you know why? Some of your friends, when you say, okay, you're not out tonight, you're not be mingle with your friends, and then your friends think, why your husband is like this? Why your husband is like that? You should let them, you know, so we can go party. That's where you go. Your relationship is failing. Okay. Hi, David Golden Eagle. Hi, welcome back again. How are you doing? How's your child going? Okay, that's good. You're growing. Okay, yes, I'm at the Cosme to get my truck fixed. That's good. Okay, hello, Funky Monk. How are you doing, mate? Okay, why women should not drink? You know why women should not drink? Because my grandma told me. Men drink. Women should not drink. Why? Because the woman is the one who look after her man. The woman is the one who's always look after the house. If the woman will drink, the woman become alcoholic. The woman will mingle to other woman who is bad influence towards her children. The woman will drink with the man. And woman and man are not equal in life. That's what my grandma said. So whatever man's doing, if he's drink, don't drink because you are a woman. And that's what I learned from my grandmother. I don't drink. Why? Because I am a woman. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. So why would I drink? I'm not equal to the man. You know? Okay. Is Wan Jing interviewed in a few weeks back? Right. It is okay woman drink, but not okay to get drunk and be disrespectful. And that's where you get trouble. If their woman who drunk tired, she will get in trouble and she will be with other man's arms in the morning. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I sleep with this guy. Shh. Drama. Okay, there's a few facts. Okay, life is good. My daughter, Divine Grace, told me she loves me so much. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Mark Dilemma. Hello, welcome to my live stream, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave me thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, church and video day. Okay. Frank. Women mimic what they see in the social media and movies. It's true. Okay, it's true. Okay, you have been watching too much K-drama. I only watch few K-dramas. That's what I like. But some of it are too cheesy. Some of it are too like, I don't like those bye-bye relationship, you know? Okay. Grandma was smart lady. She was. Okay. I don't drink very often. It's probably been a year since I had a drink and it was only one. Oh, okay. Even water, David P? Okay. As long you are drinking responsibly, I don't see a problem, regardless if you are woman or man. It's not still, you know. I never allow my siblings, I never allow the kids drink if they're under my watch. You know, Chloe is already 18, turning 19. I don't allow her to drink. Try to drink. I will cut your tongue. You know, I don't. Because that will lead you to the wrong path. That will lead you to mingle the wrong people. Once the woman started to drink, it's okay, you will bond with your woman. Okay, you drink a glass of wine, you know, with your girlfriend or your wife. It's okay, it's a ban. But if your woman will drink with her friends, go out at night and partying in a bar, that's different story. You know, she's mingling with different with so different women. You know, I don't like to see the woman, especially if she's already in a relationship. She's already had a partner, she's already had a husband, and she's there in the bar. She already had a kid and she's there in the bar drinking. What's wrong with you? How can you show your kids to be responsible when you are doing irresponsible things? You know, oh, we're just enjoying life. Life is short. There's a lot of things to enjoy life. You know, you go to the beach, swim, enjoy life. It's not in enjoying life in a party with friends. Would you would you let your children also do like that in the future? You know, be a role model to your siblings. Be a role model to your kids. You know, how can you say to your kids, don't drink, but you're drinking? Don't party with the friends, but you are there partying, coming back home 2 o'clock and drunk tired. God, leave that kind of girl. My God, you don't have a bright future. You don't have a good future in life when you mingle with that kind of people. You know, forget about drunk tired woman. God, do you? Forget about that kind of women's in your life. Remove it. It's like a virus eating you alive. Okay. I'm going to start challenging Ate. Why not? Okay. She is wise and need her advice. I also smack their heads if you don't follow, okay? Okay, po is another term of respect that would be suitable, Joe. Yes po. You know, we use that with our kids, but some people are really not used to po and upo. So, sometimes I don't use that. Okay, why girls say what want to meet Korean because I love K-drama. That's stupid and cute at the same time. You know, here in the Philippines, Jensen, you know those K-pop idols? They already put pictures of the K-pop idols in the doors of the CRs. So those girls were confused. Which one I want to use? Which door I need to get in? Because there's a lot of Korean male actor there. Huh? But I always use Koan. Lee Min Ho. Lee Min Ho. Okay. Not out of Zura battle. Okay, David P. You say do, I say not as I do. Sometimes your rules is like, it's like confusing to the kids. Or like the kids, what? Okay. I draw the line and drinking in the tongue. Yeah? Okay. Did you say drunk tired? Yes, I say drunk tired. Okay. Ate is more formal. That is true. I heard the young lady is calling her po. Yes, yes. And some of the girls that I interviewed call me ate. Okay. They are the same age level roughly. Ate is the next age level. That is true. But you know what, guys? If the mother called the daughter, especially the eldest daughter, ate, because they want the younger kids call her ate. So that's why the mother called her ate or kuya, even though they are older than us. But they want the kids follow whatever they heard. So that's why they called it ate, kuya, po. So like that. Okay. Merton Lopez. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay. Then, who's that? Puro boy. Then you're going inside them, not the other way around. Hmm? What? What's inside? Spirit? Okay, joke. Okay, so you say, look at me. Do you want to end up like me? No, you don't. Hmm. That's my always advice to my sister. Study hard. Aim your goal. Dream big. Do you want to be like me? Look at me. I don't have anything. I am nothing. You want to be like me? Nothing? Oh, so I don't give my little siblings for example. I always give them example. Me. Me. Look at me. I don't have anything. I don't have, nothing, nothing, nothing. So look at me. Try to be not like me in the future. Aim your goal. Study hard. Establish yourself. Don't be like me. You know? I was always talk that way to my little siblings, especially Chloe and Julia, my younger siblings. Okay. Then you're going inside. Okay, here you are. Okay. In the US, Texas was say, yes, ma'am. Oh, to all women in business and professional settings. Yes, ma'am. To your wife also, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to live in harmony. Yes, mom. Yes, mom. Yes, mom. Okay. I was talking about the keep up pictures on the bathroom doors. You're going inside them. Yes, it's true. You're going inside them. I always, what you call the one? Use liminho. Okay. It took me time to stop saying mama and sir and start saying po. Oh, po. To the mother of your wife or your girlfriend, even though you are older than them, call them mama. That is a sign of respect. Mama. Even you are older than them. Okay. You don't have anything. That's not true, is it? It's true. Uy. You don't have anything. My God. I only have friends and you are here. I only have YouTube members, so they are mine. So I cannot share that to my siblings also. Okay. Um, or you should say, follow what I say. Do not follow what I do. Yeah, but you know what? Kids and people will always follow what you do. They are not follow what you say. They are follow what you do. Oh, so that's why you need to do that. You need to do things that they need to be followed. Okay. Just always use po or ate and kuya. Oh, and nanay and tatay. And you call them cousins even though they are not your relatives. It's so quandary here. My nose is stuck. Okay, so that's the life here in this. As they always said, why you always giving Philippines blah blah blah? No, ay salamat. Ay salamat ha. This is ukay-ukay ha, 5 piso. Salamat kayo. Puro poy. This is the life here in the Philippines. It's so hard that to always give you sugar-coated words. And when you finally land here in the Philippines and living here in the Philippines, and you will say to me, she's a liar. Don't watch her because she's a liar. She's always giving us good things, but not the bad things. I always give you nice things and bad things here in the Philippines. Because I want you to know what are the reality here in the Philippines. Living in a simple life. I'm not living in my dreams, guys. I'm not living in the palace. I'm not living with a golden spoon in my mouth. No, I don't. I walk in the mud. I walk in the dust. And this is the reality here in the Philippines. Okay. I like will always say mom and sir. Really. Okay. It's been a while. You're looking healthy. Morning. Thank you so much, Charlie. Yes, I always monitor my health. I'm taking vitamins also. I'm taking, what you call the one? Supplement. Food supplement. Okay. Kuya is the same as ate but for men. Yes, it's true. I used to think that Joe, but I adjusted. You know that, but here you adopt the culture. But the Filipino will still say you as a Joe. Hey, Joe Americano. Tama ba? Your name is this. Andiyan na. Na-curious kalit sa outfit. The outfit is only 5 peso and naukay-ukay. Okay. I walk in the dust, in the mud. It makes me sad hearing that. Oh, don't be sad. Because if you walk in the street, it's very, very dusty. If I walk in a rough road, it's muddy. So I walk in the dust and I walk in the mud. Okay? So that is the it's not it's literally mud. It's not mean that, you know. Okay. Every time I go out, people, hey Joe, I love it. Yeah. You change your name into a Joe. When you're coming here in the Philippines, they will give you a pet name. Hey Joe Americano. Oh. If you, even though you're not Americano. Hmm. Hey Joe. Okay. Lola grandmother, Lolo grandfather. If could be other way around. Okay. It's in English more okay. Um, Drunken women often realize how crazy they get in a group. That is true ang pool. Hmm. And then they will end up sleeping with other mans. Oh my God, I'm just drunk. The reason is, I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drunk. Drama uncle, no? Okay. What do they call Koreans? Koreans here, they call it opa. No, they like it, Joe. Koreans here call me opa. If they, even though they are, Filipinos also cannot identify which is Japan, which is Chinese and Koreans. If they are not speaking, they call them upa. Upa. Oh, bawal Bisaya, puro po English. Bawal Bisaya. No, no, don't do Bisaya. And you know what, guys, here, if you see Filipinas doing like that, it's not about money, huh? That's not money. This is a heart sign in the Philippines. It's not money. It's heart sign. Or say, why Filipinos doing like that? They're asking money. No, it's not money. That's heart sign. That's it's in Korea, right? Like that. Means heart. Okay. Opa, are you married? Ala, excited. Why so excited? No. I'm not married. I'm not married yet. I got to so excited. It's so nice to being married, but no. Okay, no. Okay. I'm not yet married, guys. You'll be invited. Whoa! When is that? Let's see. Let's inform my boyfriend, that he is my boyfriend. I think he don't know he is my boyfriend. It's like, you are mine, you are my private property. Private property? Okay, because some women here are very obsessed and possessed. Huh? Very obsessed. The jealousy is 8 out of 10 or sometimes 11 out of 10. Jealousy. It's not only applied to a woman, Jealousy is also applied to a man, especially men to men. Especially if the man talk to your woman, you will get jealous. You will thinking negative things is running on your brain. What if this man is this is that to my girlfriend, and then to take away from me. There you go. Jealousy. Window, jealousy. Jealousy window. Yeah, we still use that here in the Philippines. Jealousy window. Okay, let's optimization. Optionality, lots of jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy here in the Philippines. Very common is the window. Especially Bisaya, what is your window out? Jealousy. Jealousy. Okay. Jealousy is a killer of our relationship. How is it different being a protector? Jealousy. Okay. Let's figure it out. How is it different from being protective? You know why? You know what is the difference of being protective and jealousy? The jealousy is when you say to a woman something that, you know, over over the top. Like you will say like, "Oh, you should go to her," like that. "You should go to him. He much better than me, and this is that." You will compare. You will start comparing yourself to the person she's talking with, and you start pushing her towards that person she's talking with. That is as jealousy. Being protective is different. Being protective is when you make your woman realize what kind of person she's talking with, what kind of the mannerism you were. Mm. You will see that man is talking to your girlfriend, and then you say, "Oh, that guy you're talking with, I noticed that he is this, he is that to you." Then that is protective. Being protective, not jealous. But when you're pushing to your woman towards that guy, and when you're pushing to a woman, "Oh, you better do this, you better do that," "Oh yeah, if you want to go with him, this," that is jealousy. Hmm? If you always talk about the woman a breakup, and you go, maybe he has a lot of money, will do this, that is jealousy. That's not protective. Jealousy. Hmm. Okay, if she goes with him, then it wasn't meant to be. If you give her a reason. Today's best word is drunkard. I love that. Okay. Jealousy is insecurity. That's true. Okay? I saw the last interview, she laughed because she knew she was the jealous type, lol. That is true. She's jealous type of person. Am I jealous? I don't know. Am I jealous? I don't know. Who am I jealous with? The mirror? Okay. But somebody still call you insecure from being protective. Yes. If her mindset is totally tangled, they call you jealous even you are protective. And woman, I can identify what is jealous and protectiveness. You know? I understand what is jealousy and being protective. Okay. Do girls remind a bald head like pool ball? Or do they like long bursts or short guy? It depends on a woman's taste bud actually. If she prefers not so handsome man. But you know what? It's so nice also to have a not handsome person or not very attractive person because you are only mine. you know, if you are dating with a Casanova or a guy next door or very, very handsome, of course you have a lot of, you are a lot of people that looking your man, and you are very jealous person, you know. As they said, find ugly and love them real. Don't find, if you don't want to be a broken hearted, don't find a Casanova. Don't date a Casanova. Because there's a lot of women after your man because of the looks. So some women prefer to date bald-headed guy with a long beard, with a fat, short man, because they know no one will chasing their man. Okay. The last couple interview I've seen, they said, "Oh yes, I'm very jealous." It's true. You know, most of the women are very jealous. They want the tall Bobby. We know, cause my auntie married a short guy. Hmm. Uncle George is not tall. Okay. Not you, Brent. Ay, so thank you. Okay. Instead of jealous or protective, it is disrespectful. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a fine line between jealousy and being protective. Jealousy is selfish. Protective is concern for someone else. That is really true. Okay. I think that is why so many Filipinas prefer that bad, less competition. Okay, protective. Okay, to me, jealousy is funny to see. It seems natural for young people, but looks ugly after a certain age run. Ouch! Joe! Ouch! Bullseye. Really? How do I look do I look ugly if I'm jealous? Next time, Joe, I will look after I will look myself in the mirror if I get jealous. Let's test that, huh? If I look ugly. Yeah. If I look okay, cool. If I look ugly, ha, Joe? I'll get my mirror. And then I will start being jealous. I'll see if I transform. Okay, that's true here. Okay, you're over 5'2". You're tall. That is true. That is true. I'm tall. I'm 5'2". Okay. Okay. My wife is 5'3". I'm 6. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Wrong. Wrong word. Okay. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean you. I know, I'm just kidding. Okay, keep digging, Joe. It's getting deeper. I don't. Don't do that, David P. You don't do. You make me laugh there. I'm just kidding. I mean, just make you laugh, okay? But ouch, the 35 you mentioned. Can you move a little bit of the age? Maybe you will see 40. Don't. You hit me straight. You shoot the messenger, Joe. Don't be certain at 35 years old. That's painful. Don't be. Okay. But it's true. Jealousy is really make people ugly. No age limit. No certain age. But jealousy, it's ugly. Okay? Too much jealousy can kill you. Because it means like it means like, what you call that one. Oh, she loves me because she is jealous. Oh, there's many types of jealousy also. There's a jealousy the woman. Keep trying, Joe. Joe makes me laugh. You make me laugh today, Joe. Thank you. I plan not to laugh today, but Joe makes me laugh. you know, there is a type of jealousy also. You need to identify jealousy. Okay. Some women are jealous because they don't want you to be with other women, especially when you're flashing money. She is jealous of that. You should spend your money to her. Hmm. The jealous is overload. Why? Because if you were go with other woman, she left out with no money. So she will be very, very jealous. Okay? Now, next jealousy is when you are talking to another woman and this woman will get jealous. Why? Because she's cheating on you also. She's cheating on you also. That's why she become more jealous because she's doing wrong things also. And she hates it. She hates it when you make it wrong to her also. Now, there's a woman also is being jealous because she's naturally jealous. She's scared that you might go to other woman and broke her heart. Okay? You need to identify which jealousy she's in. People always joke and say Filipinas are NBI certified. They will catch you. woman has this kind of guts that you don't have, men. NBI is like FBI in your country. NBI is the National Bureau of Investigation. It's like your NBI there in your country. You know, special agent. So, okay. you know, guys, the moment you miss it, the moment that you receive a message from this person, your woman already know what kind of person message you, the background. And then next thing you know, you are in trouble. We are good at that. Talent, okay. I needed to hear this on the version of jealousy. Yes. And you need to find out which jealousy she fits in. Hmm? I think I'm fit into the third one. I'm jealous because I'm scared to that the man I love broke my heart. You know, I don't do jealous because if you go to other girls spending money, go ahead. It's your money, not mine. I don't do jealous because you are cheating on me. I am cheating on you and you will might be cheating on me. I don't do that kind of jealousy. If she's cheating on you and he's cheating on you, oh, you're both living in the same ground, same fields. Okay, I still have messages from my ex, just in case I disappear someday. Okay. I think third one was the middle finger. Very good job. Okay. Jing, so much to talk about. Have you even thinking of maybe having two live stream per week? Maybe both Saturday and Sunday from Eagle Mindset. Oh my God, Eagle Mindset. You know what? I am. It's so nice to have interaction with you once a week, because if I do live stream every day, you might say, oh my God, this girl has become so ugly in my eyes. It's nice to do one live stream per week. Okay, so you have time to not see my face live, huh? Okay, I got sorry, my ex got angry because she had a dream I was with other woman. Still, love is still there, Malcolm. You're trying to move on, but your ex still love you. Okay, that's how you say, hi Joe. Hi Joe, Americano. Okay, next topic. What kind of topic you want, Jensen? Fishing? So far, Jensen, fishing is not differently with me. Hmm? My God, to you. I need to find spot that I can get fish, because this area, the you know what's one time I've seen a shoal of fish. Okay, then we're hurry because there's a lot of fish, and then when I do casting, no fish at all. Sad, as like your Valentine's Day. Sad. Okay, I am coming to the now next month. I am hoping one of your subscribers could be a point of contact. Oh, wow. That's so nice. Okay, that's so nice, Frank. Okay. You want to spend Valentine's Day here in the now? We have a rules. If you're alone, you're not allowed to go out on February 14th. Okay. It was year ago now. Ah, okay. I thought. I thought so. Okay. Well, Mal, if you'll be here in just an over a week, you must be excited. First ever visit. Oh, wow. Okay, what is your plan, Malcolm? What is your, but sometimes it's so nice you don't have plan. Because if you plan, it will never follow. I always do that. If I do have plan, it will never follow and will never come true. What's wrong? Ano masabi mo sa away ni Makagago at Francine Leo Marcos? Okay, Mr. Tambay habang buhay. Okay. He want to be a bystander all his life. Okay. I don't really watch
Filipino vloggers, especially men, especially Makagago and Francis Leo Marcos. I don't really watch them. I'm not a big fan of them, so I cannot give you my my opinion about it. So let's forget about it, okay? First time in a Philippine smile, yes, it's his first time. Okay, it's flexible, yes, first time, and it will be forever. Okay, first time, and hopefully you will be have a very good experience. Actually, Actually, Ryan said he is coming back last Friday, but went straight to Leyte because the girlfriend is there waiting for him. Waiting for your love. Okay. And I'm so happy where Ryan is now. No? Okay. FYI, Mal, don't use cab when you arrive. Use Grab. That is true. Okay, that is true. Don't use taxis. If you have Grab thing, if you have a Grab, then you can install Grab. It's nice also to have Grab, but if you ever not staying in the big city, it's so hard to get a Grab, huh? Especially when you go to the provinces. There's no Grab. So it's better to get not yellow taxi out of the what's Grab? Grab is like this. Grab joke. Grab is an app. Okay. Grab is an app of um vehicle or food. Grab. Okay. It's nice to have also like you if you want to take the bus to go to the province like that. They will have that. Okay. Yes, Grab is a ride share like Uber. But they will also deliver food. Yes, it's true. Grab. They will deliver food. They will deliver you wherever you like. But here in the I don't use Grab. That's why I will say I've seen Grab people here, but I don't really use Grab because I'm used to call local vehicle here like jeepney or tricycle or pedicabs like that. So no, I'm not going far also, so it's better that way. I'm not taking Grab or Uber. Okay. That would Grab cost from Mactan Airport to Davao City. It's fixed price. Fixed price. They will give you price on it before you click. Okay. Grab deliver both people and food. Yes, if you like Jensen. But not you might think cook people, no, not cook people. People will go to their destination, they will deliver it. Okay. Without bubble wrap. Without bubble wrap. Okay. Sorry, my imagination is overflowing. Okay. Wait, puro po speak English, ha? He said, lamion, it means yummy. Okay. We don't have Grab here. This is the remote province, yes. Some provinces don't have Grab. Okay, but small satellite cities have Grab. Okay, the app will tell you the price before booking. It's true. It depends on you whether you take the price or not, whether you want to economize your budget on get buses. Now, we don't have train here in Cebu. If ever you were here in Cebu, don't find MRT or train. We don't have railroads here. We only have a dream, but not railroads. No, we don't have railroads actually. Before we had, but now not anymore. Way back in 60s, 70s, like that. If you take a break taxi, make sure they use the mirror. Yeah, make sure you use the mirror of the taxi. But sometimes they will ask you a fixed price, especially if you will come here in the province. They will give you fixed price. Okay, because when I went to Bohol to visit my aunt, and then I came back from the port, they asked me if I want taxi from from Cebu City to Danau City. It cost me 1,500. It's me, my mom, my little brother, and my cousin. So four of us in taxi. Okay. How much did it cost of a bus ride from Cebu City to Danau City? From Cebu City to Danau City, it will cost you 70 pesos. But it depends whether aircon or not aircon. Uh, it depends on the bus also. If you want by aircon, well, at least they will have 5 peso more or 10 peso more than the regular buses. But it's hot, huh? It's hot to travel, so it's better to get you air conditioned bus. Okay, I highly recommend not using taxi. Okay. Puya, ano niyo eh. Better see easy rather than aircon. Well, we are Filipino, we don't use easy, we use aircon. Air conditioned bus. Okay. Easy for people who's living rich, but aircon for people who's living poor. That's the difference between the poor people and rich people. Poropoy. Why your name Poropoy? You're not a bird, aren't you? Okay. But it's so nice also if you try to local transport. My tongue is tangled today. Because you will be experiencing like you cannot fit in. Your nose is in the knees with other people. Okay. Your nose is in the knees. It's like, you know what? I have a subscriber here. Puropoy, it's a Filipino name of like I don't want to say it. Okay. Um, tell my subscriber, my German subscribers, it's his first time to ride a jeepney with me. And then he'll sit down because he's very tall, so his knee is touching. His knee is touching to other side of the jeepney, the other bench of the jeepney. So if the jeepney is very full, his knee is touching the other people's knee because he won't fit. He's very tall. Okay. And if you are tall and if you're not comfortable with it, don't catch the jeepney, just catch a bus. Okay. That will be hard for you to be like bent like that. You're like in a baggage. Is anyone in the chat in or living in the Philippines? Yeah, we have Bobby that already here living here in the Philippines for 12 years. And we have Frank been here in the Philippines now for a couple of months. Right, Frank? And also we have what's his name? We have uh, Golden Eagle Eye. We have him here in the Philippines also for how many years? 3 years, I guess. So Bobby, sorry, Bobby is the one who's longest living here in the Philippines for 12 years. Okay, hello, welcome to my live stream. What's your name, Yang? Okay. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, a little over 2 months. Yes, a little over 2 months. But he's living in a big city. And Bobby is living here in the province. 12 years. Huh. There's a lot of stories to tell. There's a lot of experience in the Philippines. Okay, what part are you in, Frank? Okay, he's in Cebu City. Bobby is a fixture already. Yes. He's been here and rooted here in the Philippines for 12 years. Oh my God, that's painful. So he knows what kind of woman he's dealing with, what those types of attitudes he's dealing with, and he knows also some foreigners, and that's why that's why I told you it's nice to know the foreigners that are already living here in the Philippines for a long time giving you advice, not those foreigners that living only here for how many for a couple of years or even 1 year, and then they give you advice. My God, they don't even apply that to themselves. Okay. Yep, been around the clock a few times. See? If you want advice, so reach out, Bobby. Reach out, Bobby, if you want more advice from the foreigner's eyes. Not only for a Filipina. Not only from the tongue of the Filipina. Also, nice to know if to a foreigners that already rooted here. Okay, Bobby, where you at? Here in Danao? No, in Katmon. Katmon, Cebu, Philippines. Okay, I probably need to contact Bobby before I come to Danao. Okay, I will give you his contact, Frank. Okay, I really appreciate all the advice here. Thank you so much, Jensen. You know what, Jensen? How young are you? I'm so curious. How young are you, Jensen? Again, I'm old now. I couldn't remember. Who's taking fish when I get there? Uy, I do fishing. Bobby do fishing. We do banding, do fishing. Hmm. You are 45. Okay. So, how many years you've been in Sweden? Oh, I'm so nosy. Getting to know each other. Okay. You are 45. Okay. Lo, si Joe is just Java. No, at at all. Okay. You are 45 and I am there. Okay. How long you been in Sweden? Okay. David, I'm raising catfish. Come drop a hook and catch a nice one and a second lure. Catfish, hito, right? In Tagalog. I don't. I'm scared to eat those. My father loved catfish. My mom eat catfish. I don't do. We have a lot of catfish before when in my squatter area, especially when in the sugarcane field, and if it's raining, it's very muddy, and then it become like obviously this one, and then the water rises, and all the catfish there in sugarcane fields, plenty of it. My God, to you, it's like hundreds of it. If the water rises, my God, free food. Okay, I only eat mud crab. We have a lot of mud crab before in the old squatter area. Yeah, I do eat mud crab, but I don't eat catfish. Okay. Totally frank advice is always free for you need some at some time. That's something I have plenty of experience out here. That's so nice. Okay. Okay. Bama in the Philippines, have you ever came here in Cebu? Have you ever traveled places around the Philippines? Which one you like? Which one you like the best? Okay. Sweden 14 years. Before that, Taiwan for many years and Hong Kong. Oh wow. Why you didn't stay in Korea? Why you didn't stay in Korea? Are you tired of 안녕하세요? Korean are very rampant here in the Philippines. There's a lot of Koreans here in the Philippines, especially in Mactan. Where it is in Mactan, huh? There's a village there that's full of Koreans and also floating restaurant that owns by Korean. And my dad made a big boat for Korean guy. Uh, there's a lot of Koreans in Mactan. Mm. And they have their sangyupsal. Tama ba? Am I right? Sangyup. I never tried it. Okay. That worked for me. I'm a southern boy. I love catfish. Wait, we have different catfish here in the Philippines, ha? It's not the same breed as your catfish there in your country. I've only traveled around Luzon, but I've seen everything from Abra to Batangas. Ah, okay. Okay. The catfish here in the Philippines is not same as your catfish there in your country. The catfish here is like color blocked, and they have their ting in the face, ting in the face with a flat head. Okay. I will give Mal some direction if he so needs when he arrives. Also should be required. As all, we are welcome. Good information and pointers and those and don'ts are always helpful. Okay. Catfish is a best. Really? I don't. That smells horrible. It smells mud. Sorry. The little different, but not much. Fast, the same to me. Ah, okay. 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 But how do you eat the catfish you raise? No, he play with them. Billy, that's his playmates. Joke. Most of the people here also are also raising tilapia and milkfish and prawn. But tilapia and milkfish is all nice to one. Okay, thanks Billy. I'm not sure what his valuation was, Was it a comment that I told him to be respectful? Okay. In the States, I always fried my catfish, but in the Philippines, I learned how yummy it is on the grill. Hey, smells kuan. It smells mud. I don't know. I don't like catfish. My father and mom will always cook catfish grilled one. Okay, caramel flowers and deep fried. Sorry. Usually, especially when we are doing red horse and karaoke. I'm okay with the tilapia, guys. And milkfish. I'm okay with it. Not the catfish. Because no matter what, it's like, no matter how they clean it, it's like they put some vinegars in it, they put move in it, that still smells so muddy. Okay, tartar sauce. Okay. Oh, karaoke. Your karaoke is a good bonding also, especially when you, uh, especially if you were dating. Okay, if you have your own place, if you're renting, get some karaoke set up in your home, in your apartment, because women here love to sing, even though the music didn't love them. They love to sing. Okay, even though they are out of tune. It's your mic is broken, not their voice. Okay, they do love karaoke. So if ever you want to date here in the Philippines and tell them, oh, you can visit my place, girl. She'll visit your place, give her a microphone, and she love it. But don't expect she will be like Celine Dion. Okay? Because maybe the voice is out of tune, or your microphone is broken, or your sound system is broken. Don't blame her voice. Okay? Don't make her upset. Okay. I love tilapia, but milkfish, so bony. Yeah, it is. Like, okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Mississippi has the best farm-raised catfish in the United States. You from Mississippi, Frank? Okay. I like trout also. Okay, good advice. I will try to invite girl for some karaoke. That will work, Johnson. Promise. That will work. They will love to sing in the video. Okay. Okay. Matter what song, they love it. Not to sell. Buy a scratchy. Okay. Buy a scratchy mic. Yes. And when they start singing, you will say to that Joe, oh, my mic is broken. I'm sorry. Your voice will come out like that. It's my mic's fault. Okay. In Missouri, catfish out of the clean water Stone Creek are delicious, but catching them out of the muddy river does change the taste. Ah, okay. So that's why the catfish that I tried before, it tastes so muddy because it's different from the rocky and the muddy area thing. Okay. I live in Meridian and Laurel, Mississippi before. Oh, see. Okay. Catch them near the sewers outlet and they certainly taste them. Buang. Okay, where is ours in a concrete pond? Okay. How do you fish for catfish? It's so easy, Jinsen. You know, my neighbors only catch them by their hand. Their hand. But it has kuan na, thorn, right? Okay. I need an auto-tone mic. Oh, you can do sit up like that, Billy. You can do sit up like that, the auto-tone. Okay, to balance their voices. Okay. Get karaoke. Yes, get karaoke. Okay. Have both raised and river or lake coast. Okay. Yes. Hello. Hello to you. Okay, Jensen from Bottom Fish with a really stinky bait. Really? They don't have bait when they catch catfish in the mud. They just use their hands. And then the bucket. Straight to the bucket with their hands. Like that. Okay. Catching a catfish with your hands is called noodling. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't know. I used to that because my neighbors and my father, they do by their hand and straight to the bucket. Okay, catfish eat just about anything. Ew. Ew. That's why luckily I don't eat catfish, you know. Because in the squatter area, it's not clean. It's not clean, and everybody, like, sometimes they poop in a plastic bag and throw it there in the sugarcane fields. Excuse me if you are eating, and then the catfish will eat it. Eee. Vitamins. Vitamin T. Okay. Where Tupperware? Okay. Where are you from? Ay? Okay, I am from Philippines and welcome to my live stream. Where are you from? Okay. Yeah, catfish are scavenger, bottom feeder. Yeah. Okay. To change my okay. 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 Use the stinky liver bait. Those bottom feeders are good for pilots. Ew! Catfish feed from dead things. I think there's a lot of catfish, and the catfish in the squatter area are very fat because some of the kids poop there in the sugarcane fields. So maybe that's what is the reason why they are fat, no? They're bigger. Ew. Okay. Okay. Filipinler. Huh? As man napita yun. Magbaw man sa tayo eh. Tuba is great with friends. Yes, tuba. But if tuba is, it will cost you igit. Diarrhea. Some people don't like tuba because it will cause them diarrhea. Straight. Drink and then straight to the CR. Or sometimes they will poop your pants if you drink tuba. You have poopy pants. Okay. So are crabs and lobster, but they're good too. Oh, wait, I love crabs, and I don't know. I haven't tried lobster. Promise, I never tried lobster. Okay, thank you, Jim, for reminding all to give Jing a little left. She deserves it for her hard work. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, should have left already. I love crab and lobster and shellfish. I haven't tried lobster, guys. So don't talk about lobster. I couldn't give, opinion about lobster. I never tried lobsters. Only shrimps, crabs and shrimps. Yes, I don't know about lobster. I haven't tried it. They said it's expensive, so I don't know. Okay. Do you like balut? One day old grilled. I isaw not only crazy than catfish diet. I did try balut once. Once upon a time. Okay. Isaw, yeah, I do love isaw, but no catfish. Okay, yeah, Jensen, other than fish, pretty much anything. They are sort of like a small freshwater sharks. They ate garbage. Ooh, they ate garbage. Why I like to eat that? Okay, does Philippines speak English? Okay, not all. Not all can speak English yet. Okay. Thank you, Bobby. I just tried to promote her channel during the live stream. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the visit, all, especially Eugene. Best wishes. Thank you so much, Joe. Okay. Split lobsters in half with garlic butter and cheese and grilled it. I don't know. Jensen, do we have a shrimp bucket here, a place, a restaurant that I know the owner, but I never been there. I never been there. He said they have a lobster, but I never been there because he said it's expensive, so I don't know. Okay, belly, so they are good for cleaning the sea. Janitor, okay. You like chicken intestine, but not catfish though. Do you like chicken intestine and also chicharong bulaklak? You know, chicharong bulaklak is a um, pig intestine. Mm. I do like that. Okay. Have you ever tried grilled squid and steak in the street? Oh, no, that's nice. Okay. What do you do for living? Okay, yeah. Um, I do live breathing oxygen. That's what I do for a living. Okay. How much for lobster? Oh, that's the thing, Jenson. I don't know. I don't know. I never tried to go visit that restaurant with a lobster. I don't know. Okay, Billy, you in Missouri or PH? Billy was been here in the Philippines and but he's in the US. Okay. I love all the street food grilled meats on stick, even the chicken intestines. It's so nice, but some foreigners are so picky. Some foreigners don't want to try it, especially when they already experienced food poisoning. Okay, Bahama, me too. Uptown and Florida right now. I grew up in Missouri. Wow, it's lovely. It's lovely history, isn't it? It's nice to call back. Oh, I live in there. I live there. I've been there. Like that. I experienced life there. I've been to my home and back. I never been out of the country. But I've been a few places here in the Philippines also, but never been in the tourist spots places. Okay, if I don't know what is it, I'd probably might try if it looks good. Oh, okay, no catfish for me. I'm fine with the fish in the sea, but not catfish. Huh? Not catfish. Okay, let's remove the catfish in the menu. Okay, you are so sweet because I am diabetic. Yeah. Okay. Okay. From drunkard to kuan. From drunkard to kuan. Menu of the food. Okay. A lot of snow and ice in the United States right now. Ooh, I read that also. Hopefully you are doing well, everybody. Which part of the US had kuan? Had a lot of snow today. What they call that one? I read it. I read it man in the kuan in the news. Okay, you just haven't had it right. Just remove the catfish in the menu, guys. If you invited me, please don't forget. I don't eat catfish. I don't eat catfish. Oh, it smells so mad and it tastes like mud. I am fine with the mud. I'm fine with the mud crab. Crab is good for me. Shrimp, okay. Some other fish, okay. But not that, okay. Just in certain age of that ice storm. Oh, wow. Really? Okay, keep safe, everybody. Keep warm. Keep warm. Okay. Cold front reaches to Florida 2 days. I hate cold weather. Okay. It's bad in NYC, extreme cold weather. Is it teens? Okay. What's the name of your friend? Marlover Batukan. He has a bucket shrimp. Bucket shrimp in Danao City. Okay. Well, so far they lied to us about what we're going to get. Oh, okay. Jing, we might get 6 inches or more of snow where I am. We constantly hear about floods in the Philippines. Oh, not anymore because it's nearly summer. Okay, here in Baguio City, they are in 10 degrees now. So, it 10 degrees. But here in Cebu, in Danao, oh, it's nice. It's 30. It's nice. It's 30. But sometimes in the night time, it's cold for me. I think I never survive in your country, in a cold country. I never survive that. Oh my God, do you? 80 degrees of high today here. Is that Fahrenheit or koan? Or Celsius? Okay, I have a lot of family in Tennessee. They were expecting snow and ice right now. Oh my God. That's so cold. I think I never survived there because every night here it's cold because in Baguio City it's 10 degree, you know, and then what you call that one, and then here in the night it's a bit cold. So yeah, it's cold for me. Oh my God, I will be frozen in your country. Back here in the Philippines with full of ice. Okay. Bucket Shrimps look like really nice place. Yes, it is nice at the back of McDonald's in Danau. Okay. Aha. Are you married? Hala, uy, you're so excited lagi. I'm in a relationship but not yet married. You're so excited. Sponsor of my wedding? No, I'm not married yet. Oy, I'm not married. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a good relationship. Okay, I see Flores of Flores Flores already. All right. Tomorrow will be 82 Fahrenheit. 2 days later, high with 61. Oh my God. Okay. My God, to you guys. You're living in a freezer. Okay, so be safe everybody. Yan eh. You're living in a freezer, I'm living near the stove. Okay. Lucky in Florida. Okay, it's so cold. Oh my God, to you. It's nearly summer here in the Philippines. Summer! It will be hot. Hot. Okay. Barely got in Knoxville. Just cold, had some snow flurry, then rain. So it will be icy by now. Oh my God, slippery. No? Very slippery. I always watch those Army failures that people people slide in the ice. It's not good, ha. Especially when you were age of 50, 60, your bone is become brittle. So be careful. Be careful because it's slippery. Okay, I don't even own a jacket. Oh, maybe you own a hater. Dog jacket, okay. This is my first winter away from United States. I don't miss it. Yay! Frank, you are in a good weather. Okay. Bama is still teasing us. Okay. You seem very happy. I'm always happy. Okay. I'm always happy. Me either, Frank. Yeah, it's lovely weather here in the Philippines. No winter. Thanks for the love stream. Bye bye. Take care. Jensen is always in hurry. Okay, it's what you call that one? Late night, very late in your in Sweden, Jensen, right? Okay. Congrats, Frank. That's what I'm running from. I do love the heat of the Philippines. Always nice to see you here, Jensen. Have a great night. Oh, great day. It's so nice here in the Philippines also during the summer. But always make sure bring some, what you call the one? Sunscreen. Okay, bring some sunscreen. It will burn your skin, honestly. If you have a very white skin, it will easily get burned. You will be like a shrimp at the end of the day. You will be red. Red. Okay. I did that in Maine. You ever see Charlie Brown trying to kick the football? Well, that would me on the ice will. Okay, Billy, I assume PH weather, Florida is it? It's not. Okay. Gang fat finger. Okay. It's a very very lovely weather. If especially if you were in a cold place and you're coming here in the Philippines, you will love the weather. But make sure you will have a sun protection because the weather will eat you alive. Okay. No, the weather will burn your skin like a shrimp. You will be red at the end of the day. Okay, especially put the in your nose or in your face. It's very hot here in the Philippines that can cook you. Okay, will be red as shrimp. Okay, can I guess your age? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead then. No cheating. No cheating. So, yes, it's so lovely to hear. In another Sunday morning here in the Philippines. Okay, Pete Senior and Carmen. Okay. Yes, Billy, I think Jane will try to get a lot more interviews this coming week for sure. Hopefully, that I'm not tied up anymore. I'm not tied up anymore with a schedule. Because it's so hard to move when I'm tied up with my schedule. Okay, so hopefully I can. Okay, I think I finally adapted to the weather here in the Philippines. That's great, Frank. Please just inform us when you come here in Danao. Okay? Okay, I have to go. Son's birthday today. We're going to the water park. Yay! Nice meeting you, Bama. It's so nice to have you here in my channel and giving your experience here in the Philippines and also your pointers. I really appreciate that. And happy birthday to your son. How old is he? Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Okay. Happy birthday and have a good day. Thanks, Jane. Your live stream my weekly sermon. Preacher. Okay. Thank you so much, Uptown, New York City. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for having me again. Again, tonight. Tonight is your night and today is my morning day. Okay. 15 today. Wow. Okay. Teenager. Teenage. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Belly. Summertime and 11 is easy. Yes, Joel. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Nice age. Okay. Bye, everyone. See you all. See you all. My name is Jing, not Jong, not Jang. I'm not Korean. Okay. I left my number and alignment. Hope Bobby saw it. Okay. Hopefully, Bobby, you'll see Frank's information, or maybe can I email? We must be email. Is this your email? Must be totally frank. Do you use this email address so we can message you? Okay. Okay. See you all, alligator. See you later, alligator. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Jong Jang Jing. Okay. I love the bullseye today, Joe. Thank you so much for making me laugh today. Thank you. Okay. What do you know about Turkey? I know about Turkey with their glass mosaic, and that's all. Okay. Goodbye po. Goodbye and see you in my next live stream. And thank you so much for watching some of my videos, and I really appreciate that. Okay, another live stream next Sunday, same time, same host, same page. Okay, thank you so much and bye for now. Thank you. Bye.